Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kath and this is my Slimming World update. If you are new to my channel, I am a Target member at Slimming World. I have a playlist I will list here of my Slimming World journey to get to Target. I have now lost 2 stone, 3.5 pounds. So if that's something you're interested in, then do subscribe and I will update you regularly. If you know me, you will know this video. We're going to be talking about everything I've eaten, things that I've noticed this month, and just what it's like to maintain weight loss. So guys, let's go. It's been interesting. This is my 2nd month at Target. And this one has been tricky because I'm still continuing to lose weight, which is not ideal at this point. And I need to kind of change things up a little bit. And when you will get to this point, you will realise that it's not as easy as it sounds. Like if you'd have said to me 5 months ago, you have to put on 1.5 pounds in a week, I'd be like, done. But now things are different. So yeah, it's been interesting. So I have my list of all the food that I have and I'm going to insert the B-roll for you as we kind of go through. So little trigger warning here for anybody. This video I will be talking about weight loss. I will be talking about food and how I've controlled my weight over the last month. So if that's something that might trigger something within you, then I urge you to skip this video and move on to the next one or the previous one, or just look back through all of my playlists. So that being said, let's discuss food. So I think the back end of last month, I was at Target. I think I was 1 or 2 pounds under my target weight. With Slimming World, if you don't know, once you hit your target weight, you are allowed to have 3 pounds less or 3 pounds over your target to stay in that target range. And what that basically does is that then gives you the freedom to enjoy your food and to live an ordinary life and have a regular, healthy, balanced diet, which is what everybody is up for. And I've been finding this quite tricky because I am still losing weight. So I am now 0.5 pound under the target lower end of the scale. So this week was my grace period, which means I haven't got to pay this week, but next week, if I stay the same or I lose more, I'm gonna have to pay again. And it might get to a point where I have to talk about rejigging my target. I don't want to do that. I have said in my Instagram videos and stuff, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll put my Instagram here because I do update there quite a lot, especially after weigh-ins and things. I'm very happy with the size that I am now. I'm now a size 10 to 12. I am in a 12, I have quite a lot of room in my clothes, but not too much, it looks weird. In a 10, they're slightly more fitted, which is great for me. I love that. I went from a size 14, I was almost a size 16. I was kind of going that way. And that's where my journey kind of started, if you don't know. So 5 months ago, I think it was May, I joined Slimming World of this year. And I basically just got sick of everything not looking right. I got sick of clothes feeling tight. I got sick of not being very confident. And as my size 14 started to get tight, I was like, no, I'm not buying new clothes in a larger size. This has to stop, and it has to, if I'm going to buy clothes, they're going to be lower sizes. So that's what happened. And my success story with Slimming World is very successful. I think Slimming World is amazing. It really worked for me. And I just now feel so much happier. So that being said, I do want to maintain this weight. I don't want to lose more. So let me talk you through the meals that I've had, because what I tend to do is during the week, I tend to stick to plan. So I stay within 15 sins and I eat a healthy, balanced diet. The route that I'm on now, when you hit Target, you are given 3 different routes and they basically depend on your average weight loss every week. So I am in route B. So every day I can have 2 additional healthy extras. That's 2 healthy extra A's or 2 healthy extra B's on top of what I'm allowed regularly. So that's quite a lot. 2 or 3 days a week, I'm allowed 15 additional sins. So 30 sins 2 or 3 times a week, but they have to be savvy sins. It's not like I would go out and have a Big Mac and chips and be like, yay, I'm loving life. It would be things like avocados, nuts, butter, oil. I can use olive oil now, I can have butter on toast, all that kind of stuff. So you kind of get the picture. It's basically allowing you to have more freedom with food, to maintain a healthy, balanced diet without counting sins all the time, which is working wonderfully for me. But I'm just not doing enough of that. I'm sticking to plan pretty religiously because that's what I'm used to, it's what I like. And now that I'm smaller and my stomach has shrunk, I don't want 4 slices of bread every day. I don't want loads of cheese, which is the healthy extra A's and healthy extra B's. So let me talk you through what I've been eating. Weirdo that does videos of all their food, and I don't care where I am. I will do it at work. I will do it in Nando's. I will do it wherever for you guys. It's not a problem. So this is my weekly, for work, I cook a batch of stuff on a Sunday and I take it to work for 4 days of the week. So this particular week, I had jacket potatoes with, on this particular day, it was tuna, mayonnaise and sweet corn and a big salad. I think the other half of the days I had beans and cheese. So I had 4 jacket potatoes I put in the air fryer on a Sunday, and I just took them all to work wrapped in foil and I just reheated them in the microwave. I used the 30% less fat mayonnaise, but I did have quite a lot. I had like 2 tablespoons. That's part of my extra sin thing. And I did have a bit of butter in my jacket potato as well. Then one evening, my partner made pork burgers with apple. They are delightful, and they are in the Take 5 book. I can't remember if it's this one or the first one. This is second helpings, but the Take 5 book is 5 ingredients. Everything in the book is 5 ingredients. Really good. So this was the pork burgers with apple, and as a side, he put baby sweet corn and spring onions. This dish is really tasty, really, really tasty. Then as a lunch one day, he made sauerkraut with potatoes and the Linda McCartney rosemary sausages. I always want to say Rosemary Connolly sausages. Linda McCartney rosemary sausages, which are vegan and they are sin-free. So this whole dish was sin-free. Then he had made us a prawn linguine for that evening. Then the next morning, this must have been a Sunday because I have time to do this. I have partnered with Protein World and I have a great discount. I'll put it here. But they sent me some real goodies, and I've been having their shakes after the gym, and on a Sunday I have been making the protein pancakes, and these I have been making on one day. On this particular day I had them with the cherries, the Morello cherries that I freeze and put on my overnight Weetabix. I unfroze those overnight and put them on top of the pancakes, and I put a bit of the Sweet Freedom chocolate shot on. They are so good. It's Saturday today. I'll be doing this tomorrow for sure. They are really good. And when I've been going to the gym, I have noticed that I have more energy. I've noticed that I'm getting like more toned, and I'm really seeing a difference. And I do think it's the additional protein in my diet. Speaking of which, at work, they also sent me a protein pancake, protein mug cake mix. And everything they sent me was vegan because I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't have any whey, which is in a lot of protein stuff. So everything they sent me was vegan. Again, code will be here for 40% off at Protein World. And honestly, this mug cake, I have been making it for the girls in the office. It's really good. It's part of their Slender range, so it's really low calorie, it's low sugar. But when you have that kind of mid-afternoon slump, which is always when I used to reach for the sweets or the crisps, it was that time of day. This is a vanilla and chocolate bits mug cake. Oh my gosh, I put a tiny bit of margarine in a cup and I melt it in the microwave. Then I mix the protein powder and I put almond milk in it and mix it all together for like 30 seconds, put it in the microwave for 60 seconds. It's delicious. I love it. And when they send me more bits, I really want them to send me that again because, well, all the girls at work and myself are loving it. Then I had one evening, I just felt like really naughty food. And with Slimming World, none of it's really that naughty, but I made the Asda plant-based hamburgers with fried egg, potatoes that I've had previously boiled, and then I put them in the air fryer for like 10-15 minutes to crisp them up. So like little roast potatoes, I put some fry light on them first and then put them in the air fryer for 15 minutes. Just give them a shake halfway through with some beans, and I put salad cream on top. I'm that person that loves salad cream on anything. Like legit, I could put salad cream on anything and eat it. Then the following Sunday, this must have been, I did protein pancakes again. I had 2 little bananas that I had to use up, so I chopped them up and put them on top of the pancakes with the chocolate shot. Oh, and the pancakes are vanilla flavoured, so I had the vanilla flavour of that, I had the banana and the chocolate. It was just a whole amazing thing. And then I went and worked out afterwards. It just felt so wrong, but so right. I absolutely love it. Then we had the chicken tomato pasta thing with rice. And when I say thing, I had basically run out of all food. I bought some Slimming World chips, left them in the freezer at work, so I had no dinner. So I was like, right, what can I do? So I had the vegan chicken strips that I'd bought from Iceland in the freezer. So I dug them out. I had a tin of tomatoes, tin of chopped tomatoes, so I dug them out. I had an onion, some peppers. I basically just chopped it all up and threw it all in together and made a kind of really nice pasta thing. I put Worcester sauce in it. It was completely free of sins. And the rice was made fresh as well, so that was sin-free. Then the next night I went to my mum's, and she makes this curried mince, and it was my nan's recipe, and it just reminds me of being a kid. So she made that, and it's basically just lean mince with curry powder, chopped tomatoes, real tomatoes, curry powder, chili powder, all that kind of stuff, and it's all reduced. And then she made it with mash and vegetables. I had no butter on my vegetables. The mash had a little bit of my butter in it and a bit of milk, obviously. And then one night I had to get a Nando's. I was starving hungry. I was late home from work and I had no food and I was starving. So I went to Nando's and I got a plain butterfly chicken with a regular spicy rice and a side salad. This altogether was 5 sins. So if you do go out, if you are Slimming Worlding at the moment and you go out, choose Nando's. Everyone likes Nando's. The plain-ish chicken, the butterfly chicken, is 2.5 sins. The regular spicy rice is 2.5 sins, and the side salad is completely free. So that's a really good tip. So you can go out, you can have fun, but you don't have to be on a diet to do it. And I have to say, the plainish chicken is actually really delicious. And if you do want additional sins, if you have additional sins left over, you can have any of their sauces. I think their sauces are 1.5 sins per tablespoon. I'll put it here if I'm wrong, but it's either 0.5 sin or 1.5 sins. I'll put it here. But either way, if you're good for the rest of that day, go nuts with the sauce. And then today we had last night we had a bean mince bake that again was from the Take 5 book, which was really, really delicious. We have it again tonight and I'm really excited. Had that with a glass of red wine or 2. We share a bottle of red wine on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's the alcohol intake. So I'm using my additional sins for the alcohol. Then today for lunch, just now, we had the Boston sausage bean bake, which we made with vegan sausages. Again, the Linda McCartney rosemary vegan sausages. So that is like my last 2 to 3 weeks in a nutshell of meals. Let's discuss. So as you can see, I'm not going wild with lots of sins and lots of naughty things. We did go out a couple of weeks ago for a Thai, and we shared, I had a couple of glasses of wine. I had steamed dim sum and I had a massaman curry, and we shared a rice. So even though we're not doing this, I mean, my partner has never done Slimming World. He just does it because I do it, and during the week he does his own thing. But when we cook together, when he makes food for us together, he eats on plan with me. And I find that even when I go out now for meals, we went for a curry last week and I had boiled rice, we shared a rice. I still had poppadoms, but I chose a slightly different curry. I'm always thinking about the better option. And it's not from a case of, oh, I don't want to put on weight or whatever. It's just because now that is the way that my mind works. If I see something that's fried, I'll go, that's not the best for me. What's the alternative? Whenever we'd go for a Thai, I would always have the fried calamari, without a doubt, every single time. And then I thought, oh, I'll try the steamed dim sum. And it was really nice. And that's the thing, these are the differences that I'm making. And like I say, now it's not even conscious. It's just the fact that that's now how I've programmed my mind to work because of the Slimming World plan that has worked for me beautifully. And this now is a sustainable lifestyle for me. But what I need to learn is how to maintain weight and how to keep weight on. I'm not losing loads of weight every week. This last week I lost ½ pound. I did not try at all. If you see the food, well, you've seen the food that I eat, it's a lot of food, but it's just not all crap. And that was the difference that I made before. When I actually sat back and thought about what I would eat, it would be like, oh, I'd have, you know, porridge for breakfast, I'd have a sandwich for lunch, carbs, 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 carbs. I'd have like, I don't know, a vegan burger in the evening with chips, carbs, carbs, fat, fat. And it's not the fact that all this, it's not the volume of food that you eat that makes you put on weight. It's the calorie deficit of, if I had all those carbs and lots of fat and didn't work out very much, that's why. And I've always gone to the gym 2 or 3 times a week, but the change in the diet, the change in the food that I'm eating and my workout routine now combined is a winning combination. I have now changed things up in the gym. So I still go 3 times a week. I'm doing less cardio and more weights. So I don't want to burn any more, like I don't want to get any slimmer. So I'm doing cardio to keep my cardiovascular health. I'm now doing it for my health to keep myself fit and all that stuff. For my figure, I'm lifting heavier weights, which is in turn making me more toned, but it is making me look slimmer. I don't quite know where the weight loss came in this week, because like I say, I haven't been trying at all. It's a really strange one. So next week, I'm really hoping that it will change, or I'll put on ½ pound to a pound. I don't want to put on much more than that. I haven't really done anything differently because this is now how I'm going to be. So I really don't know what to say, but we will know next time. I will keep you guys informed. Follow me on Instagram, and I always update my weigh-ins and I talk about things on there as well. Now I want to talk a little bit deeper. Let's do the real talk about how I feel in myself since hitting target 2 months ago. I hit target before we went on holiday in September. So I think we went on holiday on like the 3rd or the 6th of September, something along those lines. And now we are on the 5th of November. So it's been 2 months. And I've found some very interesting changes within myself. And people have noticed this as well. People that know me have noticed this. People that see me every day have noticed. My dress sense has changed. A lot of people say that I look younger because my face is slimmer, and also because of the way that I dress now. When I was bigger, and I will put some photos in if I can find them. When I was bigger, I used to wear, everything was black. I've always worn black, but everything was black. Everything was kind of a little bit big, a little bit covering everything up. Now I have so many bodysuits, I cannot tell you. I am a bodysuit addict. Everything on me is like skin tight. I want everything tight. And I wear like skinny jeans, and to work and stuff I wear trousers and whatever, but I've always got a bodysuit on. I love to now show off my curves, how slim I am. My boobs have shrunk a lot, which has given me a lot more confidence. I always hated having massive boobs. They're still quite big, but they're in proportion to my body. And I have gone down 2.5 sizes. I was a 36 double G when I started the journey. Now I'm a 34E. So that's gone down a lot. And I have noticed the confidence in me, and I think that's why I look different. I carry myself differently, I stand taller, I have my shoulders back more, I feel a lot better. Another interesting thing, this is what I've noticed, I haven't been interested in buying any new makeup. Now you might be like, what's she talking about? The psychology part of this is very interesting to me. So when I was bigger and I was unhappy with myself, without even realizing I was unhappy with myself, I felt like I bought new makeup all the time to try to make myself prettier, to take the focus off, if that makes sense. All the makeup I've got now, I love it. I've got some great makeup, but I'm going through my old stash. I'm digging things out. I'm trying things from the vault that I haven't dug out for ages. And I haven't even looked. I did buy Natasha Denona palette because that was on my wish list from way back when that was released, and it took forever to get released. So I bought that. I did buy a Hourglass Butterfly Sculpture palette because it was less than half price, and it was kind of on a wish list, and it was 35 quid instead of 78 quid, so I had to have it. But I didn't buy those things because I was unhappy. I wasn't trying to compensate. I bought them because I love them. And that was just something that I've noticed within myself. I always used to buy new nail polish. I haven't done that for ages. Again, going through the vault. And after this video, I'm going to be digging through my nail polishes, getting rid of ones that I don't really use anymore. It's very interesting. I've found that I am changing in lots of ways because of this journey. And those are just little things that I've noticed. But the fact that I'm more confident and more happy in myself has really made a difference, and that has literally just been because I have lost weight. It's a very powerful thing to do that for yourself, and to get that confidence and to try things on and be like, no, this looks great. No, I want that good American bodysuit. I want that Skims bodysuit that is compressed, that sucks everything in, that shows every curve you have. I never thought I'd be that person, ever. Ever, 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 ever. So if you're watching this because you are starting Slimming World, you're on Slimming World, you're thinking about doing Slimming World, anything it is, honestly, do it for yourself. Do it, do it, do it. You will not regret it at all. And if you have a little wobble and you want to give up, or you have a bad week, or you have a naughty week, don't stop. Every day is a new day to start over. Just try again. Just keep on going and you will succeed. My journey was quick because once it started, I'm very competitive, and I got competitive with myself. So every week I would not come off plan. I had one week where I did come off plan, where I had an afternoon tea that I had booked months and months and months before, and I didn't have a great week that week. So I was annoyed at myself. I kicked myself around, but you know what? It is what it is. That's life. Now I can go out and do that. That's brilliant. And that's what it's about. So stick with it. Don't feel bad. Pick yourself back up again. Get back on plan. Remember why you started the journey. Look at photographs of yourself when you were slimmer before. Look at photos of people that you want to not look like, but the figure that you want to have, outfits that you want to be able to buy for yourself. I have a Pinterest board. I'll put my Pinterest here if you want to follow me. I have a Pinterest board of all of my like autumn looks or summer looks or spring looks, and there are certain outfits that I now own that look great on the person that I thought would look awful on me. So there we go. Visualize, manifest, make it happen. I really hope this has been helpful to you. I really hope you like these chats. I get great feedback in the comments. Thank you ever so much to everybody for being ever so kind. I will continue to update you because this is a lifelong journey. This is not something that's gonna be an overnight thing. I haven't lost weight. I don't intend to find it again. This is now my lifestyle, and if I can help you, then I will. And it's helpful for me as well to look back at everything I've eaten and think, okay, I lost 1.5 pounds or a pound this week or half a pound this week. Where can I do more things? So yeah, it's great for me too. So we're all in it together. Follow each other down below, comment, talk to each other, you know, let's all do it together because it's nearly Christmas and that's going to be a struggle for everybody. So I will do another video soon, and until the next time guys, you take care and have a great week. See you next week.